So I'm going to be cutting the gathers first, and the full length of this gown is 20. So full length of the gown is 20. So what I'll do is I'll just, the half length is 8, I'll come down by 7 and I'll measure 20. Now this is where my 20 is. I'll be using 20, this is 20, but I want to use 22, and I'm going to be adding extra 1 inches allowance. This is a double flare, so what I'll do is the half length is 8, I came down by 7, so I'm making use of 7, then I'll just move it to this edge. Then the full length is 20, but I would be using 24 inches, approximately 24. So what I will do is I'll just remove 5 from this. 1 2 3 4 5. So let me make use of 19, because I'll be cutting this into two.
So firstly, this is a gathers gown, but I want to go into more detail just in case you don't understand what I was explaining. So this is a 2-step gathers gown. The first one, from the waist to the knee, is longer. There's a short plinting that you're going to form on the gathers, so that's why I came up by 4 inches. So this is like a 2-step. One is the gathers and the other one is the plinting. Now if you look at the back, you will see that there is nothing there, just a loop that is connecting and holding the front side of the dress. So now for the front, we are going to put more focus in achieving the style at the front. Now this is about a 2-year-old child that I'll be sewing for. Our half length is 10, and I had about 2 extra inches, and I also came down by 3 inches. Now this 3 inches is from the shoulder to the chest, and the top will be starting from the chest point. It's like an off shoulder. Now from this chest line, I will take the round body and add about 1 inches, and I'll just connect down to where the length is, and I'll cut out. This is basically all you need for the cutting of the dress. Now the reason why I add about 2 extra inches allowance is because you'll be using 1 inch to join the materials together, and then you'll be using 1 inch to fold the top part where you'll be adding your elastic. So after cutting this out, all you just need is one surface. After cutting this out, you notch about 1 inch on both the top side and the bottom side, and then you fold it and add your elastic band on the top side. So if you could see this gown, it's a little bit self-explanatory, and I am sorry I did not go into more detail to make you understand. I have a lot I'm doing at the moment. December period, I'm extremely busy, and I'm just trying my best to wrap up 1 or 2 to show you guys little ones that I am doing that you guys would comprehend even without much explanation.
So guys, let me quickly explain this gown, and I am so sorry I didn't show you guys the sewing part of this. I am almost done with this gown. In fact, I am done already. I just need to add more materials to this for the plinting side. So remember this half length that we went ahead to cut out? I added elastic band on this shoulder side, so it gave it this curve that is supposed to be here. Then I also had this this O where the what's this called, where the loop will be passing from. So the loop, I connected it from here. So what I did was I folded it into 2, like this and like this. Let me use the pieces to explain. So for this loop, what I did was to fold this 2 sides, this side and this side, connect it together just like this, and then I put this one in the middle and then cover it up just like this, and that was how I sew it all the way to this side. And for the back side of the gown, what I did was, this was what the person ordered for, but for the style, there's no joining at the front, only at the back side. But for this, she said she wants gathers to be at the front. She doesn't like the way the actual style is. So for here, I added elastic band, and
I stretched it and make sure that it's a waist measurement so that it doesn't fall out from our waist. And for here I just did the normal gathers plinting on the half length. And for this side I went ahead to whip here because it's an outer joining, it's not an inner joining, so I whipped it. After whipping it, I formed the plinting round it, and this is basically all for the style. This is how it is. So I do not have a baby mannequin, neither are they coming to take it now, but I would just like to post this just for you guys to also practice it. And this is not really hard to do. Once you understand the cutting part of it, you should be able to join everything together. And that's all for this video.